Now to a little bit of good news when it comes to the economy. Some new numbers out showing inflation rose less than expected last month when the impact of those higher tariffs was just starting to go into place. Take a look at where a trip to the grocery store stands now. You've got fruits, veggies, breakfast cereals, frozen foods up, but the cost of eggs has gone down. At the same time, without getting into specifics, President Trump is touting the handshake agreement reached between the U.S. and China aimed at addressing some of the many trade war concerns. We're going to get into all of it with NBC's senior business correspondent, Christine Romans, who is here with the impact on your bottom line.
Good morning.
Hi, friend.
Hey,
good to see you. So let's start with those inflation numbers.
Sure.
Some positive signs coming out of the economy here.
Yeah, you're not seeing the trade war really inflaming inflation here just yet. You had inflation prices rise just 0.1% from April to May. So that was pretty muted overall. And when you look inside these numbers, you see some categories that are actually doing better. Apparel prices falling, new and used car prices falling, energy prices falling. A gallon of gas right now is about 33 cents a gallon less than it was last year. So that's $6 or $7 for every fill up for a midsize SUV. So people are seeing some relief on apparel and the used cars and new cars. One of the reasons might be that there was so much inventory that companies brought in before the tariffs. So the things that were sold in May were sold before tariffs raised prices. And you probably saw some companies that were eating the tariffs a little bit, you know, taking it out of their profit, not passing the costs on to consumers just yet as they're trying to wade through the next round of these trade wars.
You say just yet. It feels like when you listen to some people, it still may be coming, some of these inflationary pressures.
We have heard from so many companies that say they can't bear the cost alone. They will be raising prices. We know Nike is raising prices on some high-end shoes. We know that Adidas said that it will raise prices. And we know that as it stands now, there are 55% tariffs, according to the president, on Chinese imports. That's footwear, that's furniture, that's a whole lot of stuff that will end up on store shelves, end up in your basket, in your cart, and likely at some point you'll start to see higher prices.
We'll see where those talks to keep talking go between the U.S. and China.
That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
The president calls it a deal. It's a talks to keep talking. That's exactly right, Hallie.
Christine Romans, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Christine.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.